evening, everybody, from Abessinio Stdium. Tonight we have Salesianum and Delaware Military Academy. First minute, there's a save by the DMA keeper. Jason, we think that's Colin Lawville, the senior. DMA coming in, struggling a little bit. Salesianum, I think they've won, well, they're 5-1. They took the loss to Asheville, coming off a win against Brandywine at Hockessin Soccer Club. But now they have a new home, and 302's first stream from Abessinio Stdium. We were here for football on Friday just to watch Jason and myself. This place is something else.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Sal's wearing the light gold uniforms with the blue numbers that I can see, thank God. DMA in the white with the gold numbers. Jason, that ought to be fun.
Oh, yeah, especially on a night like this. But these lights are amazing here, aren't they?
Yeah, it'll help me see those DMA numbers. We do have the rosters. It's going to take us a little bit to get this. When they're on that side, it's going to be a little tough to see. But we'll get to you as good as we can. We're here tonight, and we're praying that we're back here on Wednesday for St. Mark's Sally's Soccer and Friday for Hodgson Salesianum football. But I guess that all lies in the balance. Salesianum going left to right. The keeper, Sam Donnelly, puts that one to about midfield where it's going to land right in front of William McDermott. You see Ethan Hines out there all the way to the right, number 21, one of the big goal scorers also. They have Jake Ross, number 23. Cal Walsh, number 15, a bunch of seniors on this team. And Jake Ross actually only a sophomore, but very experienced squad here for Coach Mosier.
Yeah. Like you said, a very experienced squad.
So if you get a chance, I know it's not easy because these games are not really open to the public, but if you have a chance to come see Abessinio Stdium and just take a look around, it's worth the trip. Sal's with possession, that's number 18, Tanner Brentlinger. We know that name.
Yeah.
Chipped in over the defense. Sal's trying to get a chance there, but Seahawks play it away. Here is Brentlinger again. Sophomore sends it in on Lawville. It's chipped and just stays out of the net. Picked up by the keeper. Nearly tapped in by Ethan Hines on the pass by Brentlinger. Great opportunity for Salesianum. They've been in possession here and in control of the first minute and a half. We're going to play 4 20-minute. They're kind of quarters, but if you score in the second one, they call it the first half goal. So we'll keep you straight. Nick Halliday on the camera, so if there's any problems, you know who to direct your emails to.
Yeah, I was going to say, it depends on the school, though. Some schools still has it as second quarter goals. It's weird.
Yeah, it's a little strange, but 2020's just been a strange year. That's going to get through everybody. It's going to roll toward the end line and over. It's going to be a goal kick. Yes. I can see the official there in the red. So it's actually not going to be Lawville taking the kick here. Here's the kick. It's going to land around midfield. If it lands off the chest of number 11, Jack Reese. Throwing for the Sals, that'll be Nick O'Hare, one of the seniors we mentioned, will be wearing number 6. Gets back to Cal Walsh. His pass intercepted and taken right to left by Declan Kirby. Jason, we saw Declan Kirby score against St. Mark's in our only soccer game with students here. He was a top play candidate. Not a candidate. He was in the top plays. A third chance goal. Sent in on goal. It's going to be a race to the ball. Lawville slides out, makes a great tackle. And DMA defense is back there to get it. That was a dangerous play. If you're the Seahawks throwing for the Sals, they don't waste any time. But there's a nice interception. Brentlinger passes up the middle, gets it to McDermott, sent over the end line, and out of bounds. Of course, Abessinio Stdium, we are in the auxiliary press box, so you're going to get a nice shot when Nick goes up and down the field of the main press box and office facility, and you see the there's a VIP area up there and across the way, and a huge home grandstand. This place holds about 5,000 people or more. That was a corner kick for the Sals, actually. It's going to be a set piece cross, and it's going to go out of bounds on this side. Should be a throw-in for the Seahawks. You see the 8-lane track, high quality track. It's going to be able to host. I think they said they can host collegiate events. It's got a nice professional material on it. See the big S in the middle of the field with Abessinio Stdium. Of course, Rocco Abessinio, the Salesianum graduate, donated the lion's share of the money to get this place built, and they had an opening ceremony on Friday night before this football team played Smyrna. There's Hines. His pass is blocked. It's going to roll out of bounds. Throwing deep in Seahawks territory for the Sal's. It looks like Hines
Get it?
will throw it in.
Want me to do it?
Yeah.
I'm going to hop on camera real quick, see if you can just zoom back.
McDermott trying to get around a defender.
Go back 4 5.
Here it is played by number 4, Matt McFadden. It's blocked out. And it's going to be the second corner already for the Sal's. It's a Salesianum corner kick, free kick, looks like.
Mike, we're back.
All right, back with you from Abessinio Stdium. Thanks for your patience. Salesianum with possession. While we were gone, Ethan Hines stopped twice by Colin Lawville. 2 fine saves on an initial shot and a rebound. That ball's going to roll over the end line, but it's going to go to DMA. It's a goal kick. We have Jason branching out tonight doing a little camera work.
How much time do we got?
There is 8 minutes to go in the half, or in the quarter.
So that's 37?
For the half?
Yeah.
20 at 27 and change. 27-40. This looks like it's going to be a corner for Salesianum, so it's their third of the game. It is a corner kick for its house. Not sure who that is. It's a long way away from here. Who's kicking this one in? Into the middle it goes. Headed off a defender and into the goal. Salesianum scores 1-0. Not sure who got it. DMA tried to clear, but was unable. Went off the defender's head and off of Salesianum, either head or shoulder, into the net. And the Sal score the first goal here at Abessinio. It's 1-0 in the 13th minute.
14 minutes?
And it was the 14th minute that they scored.
So where are we at? Time.
Are you going up or down with the clock?
Up.
Up. You want to put 26:30 on the clock if you can. Oh, you're going up. Never mind. You want to put 14:30 on the clock. Did I say 14? I probably meant 13:30. That was not my strong point. We have about 13.
Yeah, you learned the camera.
We'll fix the clock at halftime. Well, the important thing is it's 1-0 Sal's. That pressure pays off from the corner kick. Clock's wrong, Jason, because my math stinks. I'm trying to count up, carry the 2 and all kinds of stuff.
So what is it?
There's 5.
15.
This is the 15th. That's kicked out of the end zone. There's 5:30 left. So 25:30 left in the half. But 5:27 is
No, but
first quarter.
we're counting up. So 15.
15:40 right now, or 14:40 right now.
14:40.
Yep.
14. That's not working. I should have just kept it. I don't know what I'm trying to do.
Sal's on the attack again. Ross with the attempt, but he gets off the side of his foot. It goes into the net behind the end line. That's going to be a goal kick for the Seahawks. That's made there by McFadden looking for Ross. Almost had it.
You just gotta fix the time, Jay. If you already did.
Race the ball won by the Seahawks. It's sent into the Salesian half of the field. Cal Walsh sends it back to Donnelly. He's not been very busy so far, Sam Donnelly. As we have 4:20 to go here in quarter number 1. We can always straighten this out at the end of the first 20 minutes. You gotta make it easy.
Yeah. I'm going to go right at the 16-minute marker.
There you go. Sent deep down the left side. Can't see who that is from the Sal's. Played by, I don't know who that was. I thought it was number 5, but there's no 5 on the roster. Could have been O'Hare, number 6, not sure. A lot of Sal's there in the middle, taken away by the Seahawks, so they're going to be able to get to it. Now McDermott with a nice move around the defender, sends it off the arm of a teammate. DMA finally gets to it. Here's Joseph Iwalope. Jason, we saw his foot in the soccer game against St. Mark's and also in the football game against St. E's. That young man's got to
Absolutely.
kick the 43-yard field goal against
St. Elizabeth.
That ball's still going. Foul on the Sal's. It's going to be a free kick here for DMA. They trail by a goal. Off the head of the Sal, and they're going to control here, but taken by DMA. That looks like a number 6 out there. It would be Noah Winteringer. Sends it deep down the right side, but intercepted there by Salesianum, and they're on their way again. Hines ahead of the defenders, but he's offside. So that would not have counted. Sal's very aggressive team.
Yeah, they come at you waves, don't they?
They are relentless with the pressure. Why is the clock stopped? They stopped it with 3 minutes left for some reason. Usually it's 2. So the Sal's will give up some opportunities because they're so aggressive on the offense. But they can overcome it with just the sheer number of goals that they normally score. That ball's sent out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Salesianum. Substitution for the Sal's. Checking in, Felipe Fernandez, number 3, is on the back line here. He's standing out around the 38-yard line. Some fresh legs for Coach Mosier.
That's the other thing. He can go very deep on his bench.
There's the throw down outside, just inside the 18-yard box. Kicked in Lawville with the save. Nice one. came out of traffic and he made the stop to keep this at a 1-0 score. And that's going to be the end of the first 20 minutes as the whistles blow. 1-0 Salesianum. And we're going to take a break here.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. We're back on More Soccer on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports.
All right, back at Abessinio Stdium. Jason, we should mention that the Seahawks are coached by Wayne Cox. And there are 3 losses that they've suffered consecutively to very good teams, Brandywine, Wilmington Charter, and MOT Charter. MOT Charter, how about that? They worked their way
Into the top.
ranks.
Yeah, I was going to say. In a decent spot in the rankings, too.
We sound like we're calling the game from a TV studio.
I know, right?
All right, DMA with possession out of the break, and with it just ripped off. Isaac DeMay just got his pocket picked, but they get the ball back. This is Kirby, number 23, gets it into the middle. Can't see the number 8, Nick Oberhausen, but Sally's is there. This is 26, Gianluca Moroni, another freshman playing for the South. That ball rolls out of bounds across the track, down to I-95, and it's still going. You see you might see it on camera. It might be a little tough to see, but over on the wall behind the bench, the home bench, it's got the Salesianum motto on the wall. I should know how to pronounce that. I haven't gone to Salesianum, but it means I have
taken hold and will not let go.
So we all know that. Can't go to Salesianum without knowing that part. And somewhere over there in that grandstand is a metal beam with my name on it. And then Jason and I both have our names on bricks in the entranceway. So that's kind of cool too. Here's a long shot. It goes over the keeper and out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. 1-0 Salesianum. It says quarter number 2. We're going to call it quarter number 2. Why not? Second minute of quarter number 2, or 22nd minute if you like. That one's sent to midfield, bounces on the turf, and it's chipped over. I think that's Cal Walsh gets to it.
It's a beautiful turf, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also nice when you first
put them down.
Yeah. All spongy. You get the chrome rubber in your shoe when you go home. Telephone. Whose phone is that? Oh. It's this one right here.
Thanks.
Maybe they're calling to find out what time we want the pizza.
Pepperoni and sausage.
Here's another through ball looking for Marcos Dewey, number 22, but he can't get to it for the DMA defender. However, Dewey has him trapped along the end line. Rolled out of bounds would be a goal kick. And nice play there by the defender for DMA. And he knew that the ball would come off the Salesianum player's foot and just waited for it to trickle out of bounds and it would be a goal kick. You see behind the goal, they have the concession stand and the team store, neither which, of course, is open tonight. A physical therapy place, and then there's visitor locker rooms are in that building. Home locker rooms in the building across from us. Some room under the bleachers. And
We should get physical therapy workout after the match.
some speculation they might put batting cages under the stands over there. A lot of possibilities still here at Abessinio, which I'm sure will come into focus as as time goes on.
Yeah.
Down into the corner, that is Maroney, but he can't get the crossing pass off. It rolls out of bounds off the Sal's. It'll be a DMA kick. 24th minute here. Line drive. It's going to go over midfield, and that's got to feel good off the head in this cold weather. Walsh bumped it ahead, and DMA takes over. Ialope rushing up the field, sends the ball down. DMA with the inside track here. It's going to go out of bounds. It's probably in the corner, I believe. It is a corner kick for the Seahawks, their first of the game.
Yeah, and good chance for them here to capitalize on a set piece.
Using the speed of Joseph Ialope to get that ball downfield. A nice through ball. Chipped out of bounds, and I don't know where that player is going, Jason, but he's on his way to get the ball, I guess.
I thought maybe he's going to the school itself over there across the street.
So here it is right in the corner. Like I said, not a lot of room in the corners to get a running start. See the flash bulbs popping across the street, or across the field. Chipped into the middle, off the head of a Salesianum player. I believe that's O'Hare, or possibly McDermott. Not sure if it was a 6 or an 8. Salesianum takes possession, knocked out of bounds, will remain with. The Sals are wearing the light gold jerseys, and they're going left to right. DMA in the white with the gold numbers. We have the ball boy on this side doing some
Somersaults?
drills. Hey, kid's got some skills. Salesianum at midfield. They send it into the middle and they keep possession. Here they go again. See number 25, Paolo Magat. I'm going to say Magat. And he was heading toward the middle, but the ball intercepted before they get it to him. Ialope gets it up. He's going to play a little give and go here, and he's on the run. He's got some speed and a strong leg. He's battling a Sal down there in the corner. I believe that's Keegan Walpole. And Salesianum wins that ball, and back the other way we go. Here is Maroney, sends it up the middle for Magat. 1-on-3, and he loses possession and his footing. Down he goes. Ball rolls out of bounds. It's going to stay with Salesianum on the throw-in. Down the left side, looking for the cross. I don't know if that's who that is. I can't really tell. Like I said, they get it far on that other side. I can't even barely see the numbers. It looks like a corner.
Yeah, right now you got a good shot at AT&I.
Yeah, I got binoculars in my car, but I'm not doing any good right now. Here's the corner into the middle. Ball's loose and cleared by the Seahawks. Here's a chip over the net.
That almost curled in. Good shot.
once they got rid of that corner inbounds pass. Put Salesianum there as they usually are.
I was to say, you're never out of danger when you're playing a team like Salesianum. They'll always seem to find a way.
Shot goes about a foot over the crossbar. It remains 1-2-0. And there's Salesianum again, takes possession in midfield, and they're going to go to work again. O'Hara gets it. Now looks like Hines chips it over. Owen's open. But DMA's keeper, Colin Lawville, does a good job coming out distracting this Salesianum player. And that pass goes over the end line. It's going to be a goal kick here for the Seahawks. Good job here, Jason, by DMA to keep themselves in this game. You got to be on top of your game against Salesianum.
Yeah, you have to have all your assignments down to pat.
Uh-oh. Steal there by McFadden. Wide open net to keep it off his line. Kick by Ross. Goal!
Wow, that was pretty, wasn't it?
Jake Ross with the left foot as he's knocked to the turf, and it's 2-0 Salesianum. So the goalie came off his line. McDermott did a good job to get the ball into the middle. Not McDermott. McFadden did a good job to get that ball into the middle. And Jake Ross sends it top shelf where Mama keeps the Thin Mints and makes it 2-0. That comes in the 29th minute.
Of course, they didn't stop it, and I did, so now my time's all going to be screwed up.
So a nice sequence there for Salesianum. We just mentioned they're aggressive. We mentioned all night their aggressive attack, and it leads to a goal there for Jake Ross. And the 2-0 lead is here in minute 30.
Yeah, and like you said, a great shot. Put that right up top. No one can get it. Twickled the twine. Good crowd there on your side, huh,
Yeah,
Mike?
looks like a decent crowd. That was about a 25-yard shot by Ross. It was a seed. He had ticketed upper 90 on that one. Salesianum trying to get this ball through, and they still have possession. That's Hines. Kicks it back out to the outside. Salesianum looking for some room to set up. Player gets around the defender, tries to cross, but it goes off the off the face of one of the Seahawks. That's going to leave a mark in this weather. Salesianum will take it back out about 40 yards from the goal, and they're going to set up again. Going down that left side. Kicked out of bounds for a little breather for DMA. It'll be a throw-in for the Sows. I feel like this guy's did sports all summer from studios or press boxes.
All right, yeah.
You're watching baseball games with the television crews in their houses, basically calling it. Deep throwing for the Sows. They're looking to add to this 2-0 lead. We're in the 32nd minute here. Out in front, gets by Lawville, but he's got a defender there. Another chance here from Maroney, but it's knocked away from him by a defender. Sorry, I'm not getting all the names. I'm going as fast as I can here. Played out by Reese. A little tango in the night out there. It's going to go to DMA. They got their legs a little twisted together there. It's going to be a free kick for the Seahawks. Line drive. It's going to go out of bounds. Somehow it does not hit a chair as it goes through, and throwing for the Sows. Fernandez gets them started again. Here's Walsh across the field. They're going to bring it back this way, it looks like. Straight up the middle. Maroney, his pass is knocked down, but he gets it back and through ball looking for Hines. Hines has some room. Tries to work around a defender, cannot. And, nice move by the defender. I gotta get that number. He's knocked over by Hines. No foul. Sal's take possession. This is McDermott. Sends it toward the goal. Header just over the net. I think it was wide of the goalpost. But another chance for the Sals. This one will not go in.
Yeah, some pretty passing to get down the field, and good chance there with the header, but just wide and off the mark.
Substitutions coming in. Looks like for Salesianum here. Walsh had that back the other way toward the DMA net. McDermott. I'm sorry, this is McFadden. I'm getting my Mick players mixed up. That is McDermott, number 8. McFadden is number 4. Another Irishman, Callahan and Walsh there playing the ball. McFadden into the middle. Kick is kind of deflected, and DMA is going to be able to maybe get this out of harm's way, and they can. Walpole tries to make that play. Can't. They're going to send it back to Donnelly. Can't pick it up, of course, but he has some room and some time. And Walsh is going to try to get things started again. Gets it to McDermott. Which we mentioned, Salesianum coming off a 3-0 win over Brandywine on, what day was that?
Thursday.
And DMA's last game was a loss to MOT Charter.
And they had a couple games canceled. Well, same team. One canceled because of weather. And then another cancellation after the weather.
There's another shot, and that is, I believe, wide right. So a little high at the soccer net. So Sal's taking aim at the DMA goal. Seahawks looking for some answers here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Game 2 of our doubleheader today on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Nick Halliday on the camera. Jason is producing, and all I do is sit here and talk.
Oh, let me stop the clock.
Oh, we have a player down in the middle of the field, so the clock stops. It's approximately 5:13 to go, and trainers are out. And that looks like Joseph Iolawope. We hope he's okay.
So, Mike, where are we going to be tomorrow night?
How about that? We're going to be not too far from here, and it looks like Joseph's getting up, so that's good news. Tomorrow night at 7, it's going to be Archmere and Paddle volleyball. Wednesday, we hope to be right back in this very room right here for St. Mark's and Salesianum. Iolawope is walking. It looks like he's fine. We sure hope it's nothing serious. St. Mark's Salesianum soccer on Wednesday. Thursday, you can catch us in Milford. You can catch 302 in Milford for a little high school football. Friday, we should be right back here at Abessinio. We're going to have to just leave our stuff here. Then they play in Hodgson on Friday. And then Saturday, more paddle or volleyball. So it's a full week for the Delaware Live 302 Sports crew.
And Cape Henlope and Caravel.
Cape Henlope and Caravel, that's correct.
Benny and the Henny.
Benny and the Henny. How about the, we had 3 football games as usual.
It's said 2 schools this week are denying it. Not just one. Adult program.
Alrighty. I feel that temperature getting a little lower as the night goes on.
Yeah.
Glad I brought my jacket up.
But then it looks by the end of the week like it's going to get warm again, Mike. So maybe by Friday night, maybe we'll be you'll be in your shorts again.
Yeah, I have shorts in the car, but I didn't put them on today because I knew we were going to be out here tonight. If this was a volleyball doubleheader day for me, I'd have been in the shorts, no doubt. So we earlier brought you Ursuline's sweep of Caravel, and then I shot up to Archmere to catch a little bit of the Auks and Delmarva Christian because I really wanted. I haven't seen Archmere much this year, and I really wanted to see Delmarva Christian, and that's a pretty good team despite some of the losses they have. the Royals. They got some height on that team. Here we go. We're back in play. 36th minute. Salesianum keeps the pressure on DMA. Here's a pass looking for number 13, Colin McGee. Into the middle it goes. That's Maroney tackled. And do we have a whistle? No, because he was in the penalty box. That could have been a penalty shot. Well, actually, we do have a stoppage, but it's going to be a throw-in.
Throw-in, yeah.
McGee loses possession, but DMA gives it right back to Salesianum, and they're going to go to work one more time. Down into the corner, but nobody home. And DMA, they had the ball, but they lost it. Crossing pass out of the corner. Headed out by a DMA defender, but Salesianum not done yet. There's a shot in just to the right of Lawville. It'll be a goal kick.
No, like we said, you're never done with the Sal's. They'll just continue bringing pressure.
They look pretty good. That tells you how good Appoquinimink is. They beat Salesianum pretty handily a couple weeks ago. That's a rematch I think a lot of people would like to see. Down the right side this time, steal by the Seahawks. Pass is going out, played by Fernandez. Gets it back to Walsh. Stolen there by Declan Kirby, but Salesianum takes it right back. Up the middle, nice step in there by a defender for the Seahawks to keep them out of trouble here momentarily. Through ball looking for Magat, but the ball never reaches him. Walsh with the left foot. Sal's have a chance here. The race is on. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds.
We'll get there.
It's out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Sal's as we near the 39th minute. And the clock in the stadium will stop. And the rest of the time we kept them on the field by the men. And tonight it's red. McFadden trying to get some room down there. He's marked pretty nicely. Finally gets it out front to Walsh. She's got some room in on Lawville. Diving stop by Colin Lawville.
That's a great save. Again, great pressure by the Sal's.
Alupe looking for a teammate down there. Can't see the number of that. Does that look be Declan Kirby? No, Kirby's right in front of us. So I don't know who that is. Good to see some fans in the stand, Jason. You mentioned.
Yep.
Thanks to Salesianum, letting 2 fans in for home and visiting teams, and they're letting they let us in. So.
Yeah, that's always a plus.
Thanks to Scott Mosier and the folks here at Salesianum for hooking us up tonight and Wednesday. We hope. McFadden has that knocked. That's a whistle, but not the end of the half whistle. It's going to go to DMA. They're going to have one more opportunity here to bring the ball. Sent deep, but Walsh is right there. Gets it off his noggin. But DMA takes control. Kirby down the left side. Sends it deep, but it's not going to stop on his turf. And rolls over the end line. So Sam Donnelly's not been too busy back there tonight, but he just plays it in. Salesianum maybe just going to run out the clock here, but it just doesn't seem like them.
No, it doesn't.
Here's a steal. DMA can't get to it, however, and Sal's going back to our right. Nice sliding tackle down there. Great play. Gets all ball on that one before he gets a little player. And that is going to do it for the first half. So 2 goals for the Sal's. They lead 2-0. We're going to take our halftime break. We're back in the second half You're watching Delaware Live Sports powered by 302 Sports.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus: wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way.
Planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year? Let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit briansloans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those.
You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile...
Making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job. Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting heating and air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barclay Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barclay are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barclayheatingandair.com. Barclay Heating and Air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barclay Heating and Air offers 24...
Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service.
Less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been.
Assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC, 302-239-4822. Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but
All right, welcome back to Abessinio Stdium. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday, and they fooled us.
They got us.
They got us.
It said 2 minutes.
They took the last 2 minutes off. Well, that time's kept on the field. That's why 2-0 Salesianum. They start with the ball in half number 2, but turn it over to DMA. Jason, DMA having trouble breaking through the Salesianum defense. But more, it's just been such an aggressive Sally's offense.
Yeah, I was going to say their offense is keeping DMA's defense pinned in, and they're sometimes a good defense is a great offense.
Goals by Jake Ross, and first goal by we don't know. They didn't announce who it is. Here's Iolope trying to keep that ball. He's done a good job of it. Gets away from a defender, sends it through, looking for number 22. That's Jacob Rehall. But he can't get there, and it gets back to, I don't know if they changed keepers or not. I think that's still Sam Donnelly. And Salesianum coming back up. Jason, that's number 5. He's not on the roster, so we don't know who that is for the Sal's. That's Ethan Hines there. We know him, number 21. He's going to be a busy young man coming up when basketball starts practice. Sends it down for Ross along the baseline. He's going to send the left foot onto the back of the net. And that's going to be a goal kick. Salesianum back in action on Wednesday night. We mentioned we'll be here. They play the Spartans from St. Mark's.
Right now, all the remaining games are scheduled right here at the Rock.
So why not? If you're going to build a place, you might as well use it.
Well, I think a lot of these teams wanted to come in too,
Sure.
especially when Sally's, was forced to schedule a lot of in-state teams this year.
It's a shame that the Archery game was canceled because that's one we were really looking forward to. DMA's next game, by the way, they are home on Wednesday against Newark Charter 345.
That will be a good one. Newark Charter undefeated.
Right now listed for 2 spectators per home team, or for the home team only. Here's Ross up the middle. That is going to be a good game. Looking for Hines. He's got some room. Kicks back for Ross. His shot goes wide right. But a good opportunity for Jake Ross as he works with Hines to create that opportunity.
Mike, there's a new #1 team in Division II soccer.
Get out of town.
Give me a guess on who you think it is.
Could be that Newark Charter.
No, but they moved up too. They're in top 2, Newark Charter.
#1 team in Division II. Well, I know it's not Archery. Unfortunately, they're shut down right now.
I'll give you a hint. My niece and nephew go there.
So that would be the Hillers
Of Tower Hill.
Tower.
6-0.
A couple of 6-0 teams over there at Tower Hill. Left foot sent in looking for Ross, but it goes directly in on Lawville, and he makes the stop. Long throw, but knocked down by Walpole. And back they come again. There's the nameless one, #5. Goes down the left side. I wonder if in the blue uniforms he's got a different number.
Oh, it could be. Good point, Mike.
I don't know. That is McDermott. And he tries to send a pass in. He gets knocked down and his pass gets intercepted. All in all, William McDermott probably wants to forget that play. Cal Walsh gets away from Jared Ocampo, looking for an opening. Salesianum just keeping the pressure on. But DMA, they've done a pretty good job most of the night avoiding trouble. There's the shot that's going to get through off of deflection. A couple nice stops by Lawville tonight.
And I think their defense has been solid.
Yeah, I was going to say a couple nice stops by Lawville, but a lot of other opportunities stopped by the Seahawks defense before they can get to Lawville. And that's impressive because God knows they're getting a workout. But I think DMA is handling themselves very well tonight here against, Salesianum is going to be a favorite team here tonight. They're amped up playing their first home game in the new place, and they're excited to be out there. And everybody talks about the football, and that was a great night on Friday, don't get me wrong, but the other teams that play here, they're just as excited.
Absolutely.
The soccer team, they're going to have rugby out here.
Look, boys lacrosse.
Boys lax, and then the track team. They were all here on Friday for the opening ceremony, and members from each of the 5 teams that are going to call this home poured holy water on the field, Jay.
Yes.
Well, the track team poured it on the track, but the rest of them were strategically placed around the field. This is not just a football facility. Even when it was, Banner Stadium was here, that was a football facility that kind of hosted some other events.
This is more of a multi-purpose
Absolutely.
field.
More room on the sidelines for soccer and lacrosse. You can see the line. Well, we can see the lines. You can probably see the lines at home. There's Walpole sending it up. Gets by Hines. Ethan Hines stretched kind of awkwardly there. It's going to reach the end line. No, DMA has to. Oh, it did go over. I thought maybe DMA had to play it. But it did roll just over the end line, and it'll be a kick for the Seahawks as we are in minute number 47. Sal send this one back toward their own net, and they're going to play it up from the football 30-yard line. It's kicked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with, it's going to go to DMA rather. It goes off of Sal. This is Jacob Rehall, number 22, sending it in. That may have been a handball, no call. And we're going to keep playing going. Ocampo, number 10, putting some pressure on Salesianum. They get it out, and this is Ross looking for Hines. We said that a few times.
I was going to say that's a connection that you tend to hear a lot.
Hines Hines in the middle. He's got a wide open teammate. Can't see the number, but a great play by the defender from DMA to get that ball out of there. And it's played by William Mahoney out there by Salesianum, but a great play by DMA. Oh, through ball. Man's open. He's onside.
Great through ball.
He's going to go one-on-one. He gets bothered just enough from the back. And I just can't see that number, but that was a great through ball, Jason. You mentioned the pass for DMA, and that was by far their best opportunity of the evening. And I'm looking at this player because I want to make sure I give him his due. That ball rolls out of bounds. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a goal kick. That was a corner here for the Sal's. Jason, that was Ocampo, Jared Ocampo, that was ahead of the pack. Got bothered just enough from behind.
Yeah, good hustle.
So the Sal's with another corner. I believe this is their fourth or fifth, or maybe even more. Sal's have one goal off of the corner tonight. We'll see what happens. It's sent in, curls toward the goal, and it's in! Header! Salesianum scores. Ethan Hines knocks it home, and Salesianum has the 3-0 lead in the 49th minute. Hines does a great job knocking that one into the net. Wow, that was pretty.
Yeah, it was. What a gorgeous play.
That's a top play candidate for 302 Sports. So just that quickly after DMA had their best opportunity, the Night Souths get back at the corner. The inbound pass, couldn't see who it was, curled it right to Ethan Hines, and he knocks it home. The lighting here pretty darn good too, Jason.
Yeah, it is.
And back on the offensive, Salesianum off the crossbar and just over the net.
Wow. They just keep coming and coming and coming.
We'll see who comes out of the net there for Salesianum, and that may be Hines. No, it was not Ethan Hines. Who's been down our right? It's been Ross and Hines, so that might be Jake Ross. Had an opportunity there, chipped it up, and it went off the crossbar and through the uprights. That was Jake Ross looking for second of the night. Here's Walpole. Sends it back, and they're going to start over. That was just a pretty goal for Hines on that one. He had a career night in the state championship 1 year ago tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Looks like another corner for the Sal's. This time they're going to take it from this side. Excuse me, and they're going to have an opportunity again. Set into the same general area, off a body in front, but Lawville falls on this one. Good save for Colin Lawville.
Dow is bringing a lot of pressure here in the beginning of the second half.
Keeping me busy writing my notes down. Alrighty, Salesianum again down the left side. Oh, good job keeping that ball in. Ross is going to get to it. And we have a whistle. I don't know.
Was he offside?
Maybe an offside, because I think so, because it was called by the official on the other side. Again, these electronic whistles sometimes are a little difficult to hear. Sal's go down the right side this time. There's no let up in this team. Looking for an opening between the Seahawks defenders. Again, we mentioned, you look at the score, it's 3-0, and Salesianum's had the ball. Ross is in there, but Lawville short hops that one like a third baseman. That was a good play by Colin Lawville.
Especially with traffic in front of them.
Yeah, the DMA defense is they've really played a good game tonight. They've been busy, that's for sure. Here we go. Into the middle, this is Ethan Hines looking for an opening. Sends it through for McDermott, but a whistle, I believe an offside is called. It is. That's a sign of an aggressive offense there. They're taking their shots on the offside or on these through balls.
Yeah, and especially the timing has to be key. That time it just right.
DMA gets the ball out of the goal kick off of Rehall and out of bounds. It's going to go to Salesianum. Just a reminder, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. we have volleyball. Archmere at Padua should be a good one. A couple of long-time rivals, not too far from here at Padua Academy. And then Wednesday, we're supposed to be right back here for Salesianum and St. Mark's football, also known as soccer. Lawville comes out, makes a nice play, takes another potential goal away from the Sal's. This is Oberhausen, sends it to his left. Oh, there's a through ball. Is he onside? He's onside. Does he have enough room? Boy, look at the recovery there by Cal Walsh. Just came back out of nowhere. So DMA's had a couple chances here in the second half, but Salesianum playing both ends. And I think this will be a throw-in for the Sal's, if I saw the signal correctly. Of course, you have to go chase the ball down because it's way back on the track. I've been to some games this year where they have the ball sitting on cones around the field, so you don't have to go chase them. There's a whistle, and that's going to be DMA ball. Kick to midfield, headed deep, but we have another whistle. It's going to go to the Seahawks. '55th minute here at Abessinio Stdium. We will have a break after the 60th minute. And then we'll play the final 20. Here's the kick from midfield, line drive, off the head of a defender. DMA's got it back. Can they get free? Ball is loose, but picked up by Salesianum. They lose possession at midfield, so DMA does a good job there, breaking that one up. DMA on the attack again. A little bit of room this time. That looks like Oberhausen. Down into the corner. He's got it to a teammate to cross. Stopped by a defender. Sorry, I can't see everybody's numbers that far away.
Yeah, it's all the way on the other side of us.
I don't need a number for Ethan Hines. I know Ethan sends it through, looks for Ross. He's going to catch up to it. But DMA nearly picks it off. Ross keeps possession. Hines chasing to the end line, in on Lawville. Oh, it was a pass actually, just behind his teammate. And DMA holds off that attempt. There's a nice slide tackle in the corner, but it's going to be thrown for Salesianum. A little short throw-in. I may have hit a hand. I think it was a handball.
I think you're right.
Salesianum getting it back. That's McDermott to number 18, Tanner Brentlinger. Down into the corner where Jason, frankly, I just can't see that. I mean, I can see. I just can't see the numbers that far. Let me close this window up for a second here.
Off the goalpost, the football
That's what I
goalpost.
get for closing a window. Almost missed a goal. Saw an extra point ring off one of those goalposts on Friday.
Might have been the same one.
This could be a free kick here for, or goal kick here for the Seahawks as we are in the 58th minute. There's a whistle, a push on Salesianum, so it'll be DMA ball around midfield. It's like Kirby. Kirby's going to leave it for a TV. Played in here is Declan Leda, number 17, sends it down. It's like Tyler Woodham for DMA is trying to create some havoc down there, but the Sal's were able to clear it a little bit. It's off the head of number 16, Anthony Summers. But Salesianum takes it. Look at that turnaround through ball by Hines. Shot is just wide to the left. Ethan Hines, a turnaround pass right on the money.
Yeah, it was great through ball by Hines. Like you said, great pass. Hit him right in stride. It's just everything but the finish.
Yep.
I think Scott's probably pleased with the way the team is executing here in the second half.
Let's see if doesn't look like there's a whole lot. Oh, there's 8 or 9 guys in the benches. Like, didn't look like there's a whole lot of guys, but they're all wearing their blue warm-ups. So they kind of mix into the track over there.
Right.
I think this is going to be a corner for Salesianum as we approach the end of quarter number 3. Last time they had a corner from this side, they converted, so we'll see what happens here. It's up, curls in, gets by everybody, and away we go the other way. Passed up to Woodham. Off of, is that Ryan Proper appears and is out of, or is it number 16 Summers? It goes out of bounds either way. That is Proper. So they get him back to the attack, and they're going to throw in deep.
Yeah, we've been saying that most of the night, haven't we?
Yeah, they've had possession most of the night. Here's a throw in for the man not on the roster, number 5. And that's going to do it for quarter number 3. Salesianum picks up another goal. They lead it 3-0. We're back with the final 20 minutes. You're watching Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302.
Local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job. Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job. Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job. Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
All right, we are back at Abessinio Stdium, quarter number 4 coming up here.
It's so cold.
Salesianum with the 3-0 lead. And honestly, I've been pretty impressed with DMA's defense tonight because they've gotten a lot of work and they've been up to the task for almost the entire
They have. They really have.
They come back on the field. Sal's out there, they're ready to go. Cal Walsh is going to put the ball in play here for Sally's. As they look to improve to 6-1, but they still have 20 more minutes to take care of some business. And we are underway. Down the right side they go, but the Seahawks get it. Oh, picked off by, I believe that's Hines. He's going down, he takes a give and go in on Lawville, diving stop. Nice play for the Seahawks to get to that one. Set in the midfield, Brentlinger gets to it, but it's intercepted by the Seahawks. They go down the left side. Nice slide there by a Salesianum player. I didn't get the number. And they come back on offense. They don't waste any time. Here they go.
Don't.
That pass goes off the back of a Seahawk. Brentlinger battling at midfield, or close to midfield, with one of the DMA players. There's a ball down the left side. Alope rushing down there with Walsh, I believe. And I think it went out of bounds. It'll go to DMA on the goal kick. Just we have high hopes that we'll be here on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I think we will be.
Hines again. We said his name a lot tonight. He's looking for some room. Him and Ross have been working together. Ross gets free shot deflected over the top of the net. Lawville, fantastic save to keep this at 3-0.
Yeah, beautiful save. Sal just continues to bring the pressure. And there he had the answer.
Top play candidate for Colin Lawville in that save. Of course, it's a corner kick. It went off of the keeper and over the net. Sally's been dangerous on the corners tonight, but what a great save. Here we go. It's sent right into the net. Headed and cleared by DMA. And that's going to reach the sideline? No, it does not. Up, and it bounced off of Noah Winteringer and out of bounds. It goes back to the Sal's. Walpole gets it to McDermott. Here's Walsh. Sends it through for Hines. Hines looking for some room. Sends it in front. Lawville's there. DMA trying to get something going offensively. And Salesianum back in possession here in midfield. Boy, Jason, they just go with the long pass. After the long pass, Ross takes the through ball, stops, gets it back to Hines. Hines winds up, shot just wide left.
Sal just continues to bring this pressure here. They're not sitting back on a 3-0 lead.
Now it's long pass after long pass after long pass for the Sal's, and they're connecting on a lot of them. Oh, you can hear everything in this box, huh? Like that, I just bumped my hand into a chair, and you can hear it. Salesianum again up the right side. Shot in. Oh, just wide. And that's going to roll. Stopped by the photographer down there. He uses his tripod as a croquet mallet and knocks it back to the DMA player. A fine play there by the photographer. Woodham back taps to, not sure who that was. Proper? Hines tries to push the Seahawk off the ball. Works for a second, but the Sal's get it back. Oh, another nice stop by Lawville, and that ball is going to roll to the sideline where it's taken by the Sal's. They didn't need to worry about a throw, and they just want to keep it in play. And they're going to set up again. Long pass. Hines has it. Back out to looking for Walsh, but intercepted. Salesianum, they make you pay for mistakes. Here's Hines trying to get open. Oh, shot, goal! Hines tips it to Jake Ross, his second goal of the night. And in the 5th minute of the 4th quarter, otherwise known as the 65th minute, it's 4-0 Salesianum.
They made you go on the promise. You said can't afford to have any mistakes against Sally's. They'll make you pay. And there, you find the ball in the back of the net.
So he goes far side and beats the keeper, and that's going to be the 4th goal of the night for Salesianum. There's some bodies on the turf across the field from us, and it looks like Salesianum is going to throw, and they do. And in fact, they go to the offense. It's my 3rd chance to see the Sal's this year. And my 2nd is to watch DMA. Out of bounds off Salesianum, but it's going to go to Delaware Military Academy. Stolen by the Sal's. A little battle there around midfield. And over on this side, this is number 12, Brandon Ibarra Sanchez. That's him right there with the ball. Sophomore. Back to McDermott. McDermott's been out there. He's been busy tonight. Plays it to Mahoney. Mahoney goes the other way. Now the Sal's are going to bring it up. And that's Ethan Hines. Back to Brentlinger, I believe. That is Tanner Brentlinger. Hines plays give and go. Walpole up the middle. Looking for McDermott. Intercepted by the Seahawks. Sal's are going to try the left side this time. Ross into the middle. Hines can't get to it. We have a whistle.
Blue offsides.
Yeah, it looks like the signal, like Jason mentioned. The hand up in the air. Like you just don't care.
Oh, yeah.
Again at midfield, set up, looking for number 11, Jack Reese. Whistle blows. It just crosses that sideline. It's going to go back to Salesianum.
Bang, bang. You said just cross that line. Salesianum bringing in a new keeper, Mike.
sure who that is. It might be Kyle Dietrich. In to play for the South. Look at that rushing up fifth. McFadden getting to it. Blocked there by Sebastian Kresge. Sends it over the end line. It's going to be a corner for Sally's, but great play by Kresge to block that inbound, that pass toward the net. So the Sal's are. I lost track of the corners for Salesianum. They've got a bunch of them tonight.
Yeah, they haven't. They've, I think, scored on one, maybe two.
I believe they scored on one. Yeah, you know what? I think it is two.
I think the first and the third.
One, yeah, the first. Yeah, definitely the Hines header into the middle. It's cleared by the Seahawks. Reese tries to get to it. This is number 19 for Sally's. Andrew Greenjack, a senior, gets it out to Walsh. Walsh trying to get around a defender. Gets through him. Hines chasing it along with Walsh into the middle. Ball cleared but not out. McDermott looking for a teammate. He's got Brentlinger. He goes to the right side. Jason Train is here.
Yeah, you could probably hear it on our broadcast. It's one thing I miss when this place was being built.
Yeah, of course, last year there was no Bader Stadium here last year. There was no anything here. A lot of rubble and empty space, and of course there were no athletic events. Salesianum on a season-long road trip for football. Soccer played its usual homes. Hokehessen Soccer Club. Where else did they play? A lot of Hokehessen Soccer Club.
Yeah, I was going to say. I think they might have had one or two at Brandywine.
That ball's not going to be a goal. There was a whistle, so the referee says, no, that's not a goal. It's going to be a kick for the Seahawks. We're in the 71st minute here at brand spanking new Abessinio Stdium. If you come by, look for Jason's brick out in the front entranceway. Jason's not on there by himself, and I'm not on my brick by myself, so. But we're on the bricks, Jay.
We are.
We're hitting the bricks. My brick needed a little dusting. Sent deep for Greenjack. He gets it up in the left corner. Creates a little space. Sends a ground ball into the middle. Hines taps it back. Left-handed shot. Left-footed shot. That's off the football crossbar. And that's going to be a goal kick. But a nice play there by Greenjack and Hines. And I don't know who got the shot off. But it was a great opportunity for the Sals. Just a bit high. So you see a substitution for the Seahawks. I believe Proper is back in. That ball, the outlet pass off of the Seahawk and out of bounds is to be thrown for the Sals. Both these teams scheduled to play Wednesday. But it's 2020, folks, and you just
Don't know.
Had some schedule changes today. Recently, like in the last hour or two.
Oh, yeah. As we were broadcasting.
There's a shot and a goal. Number 5 for Salesianum in the 72nd minute. That's Cal Walsh with the goal. He breaks free, gets in front of the defenders, and chips one into the net. Hey, look, we don't need to go through them, but there's quite a few teams out there that have had their seasons paused, and want everybody to, all those teams to be healthy, and wear your masks, keep your distance, so we can have a season, not just a season, so we can live our lives. So a couple substitutions coming in now. The Sals are making some subs here. There's a whistle. It's going to go to Salesianum. This is Brentlinger. He taps back to number 3. It looked like Fernandez. Here's Walpole. Straight up the middle. His pass intercepted. He gets it back, but DMA is going to have a chance here, maybe for some offense. Down the right side, just over the sideline, ahead of Jack Reese, and it's going to be Salesianum ball. Throw into Walpole, back to this Ibarra Sanchez. Green Jack's got it. That is number 16, Declan Malloy. About 7 minutes left in this one. Played over there by Fernandez, number 3, but Iwalope gets it. Looking for the through ball. Here comes Jack Reese down the right side. Into the middle. Shot. Oh, just wide. Joseph Iwalope misses by inches.
Yeah, what a great passing sequence there by the Seahawks, Mike. And they almost got on the board there.
Well, that was a great kind of a give and go. As DMA looks, like you mentioned, to get on the board. Everybody likes the clean sheet, but not if you're on the other side. Here is Marcus Dewey, sends it into the middle. Not a lot of juice on that pass, and it's intercepted. Walpole gets it back 40 yards out. This is Malloy in on Lawville with the save. I think that's Lawville still in there. And played by Felipe Fernandez across the way. We have a whistle. Ball rolls out of bounds. It's going to go to the Seahawks. Thanks for joining us. Remember, tomorrow night, it's Archmere and Padua volleyball, 7 p.m. from Padua Academy. Wednesday, right back here, St. Mark's Salesianum Soccer. Sal's with the left foot. And that's in, a goal. Just tucked it inside the post. We'll see the number when he turns around. Come on, turn. You can do it. Number 22, Marcos Dewey with the goal. Nice left foot shot just inside the post. Thursday night, Nick gets to go to Milford for football. This is going to be Milford and Smyrna, right? And then Friday, Salesianum Hodgson right here with Pat Garianis and Nick Alessandrini. And Saturday, it's Cape Henlopen Open football with Benny Mitchell. And where's Cape on Saturday?
Cape is home against the Buccaneers of Caravel.
All right, so Caravel back on the 302 internet waves. That'd be a 6-point win for Caravel if they can get there. Don't sleep on the Cape Henlopen Vikings.
No, their only 2 losses are to Central and Smyrna.
They're scoring some points this year. Here comes DMA. It's number 8, Overhausen. Tripped up, no call, and it's going to be played by the Salesianum keeper, I believe, is Kyle Dietrich. Sal's doing It's pretty much what we expected, attack. And when they've had to play defense, they were able to stop the Seahawks.
Yeah, and then 3 goals this quarter for the second half of the second half.
Here's a shot by DMA off the crossbar. They've had a couple opportunities here in the late going. And Mr. Iron got in the way there.
Yeah, but like you said, they've had some good opportunities here in the last 10 minutes of this game.
Coach Cox, I think he'll find some positives when he goes back and watches this game film. There's a whistle. It's going to be Salesianum ball. They don't waste any time.
No, they don't.
Green Jack down to Walpole. Nice tackle there by DMA. Can't see the number of that player, but he's doing a great job holding off the Sals.
We saw a quick start in the state tournament.
And DMA can they get clear a little bit here? There's the pass down the right side, but it's taken by number 14, Thomas Oakes, ahead of Ryan Proper for the Seahawks. Intercepted. Can they get to it? They do. They have some room. Don't know who that is, but here's a cross into the middle played by the Sals, and they are going to clear it. Good hustle back there by DMA to get back to that ball. I think that was Overhausen. But the Sals again with possession, looking for number 19, Andrew Greenjack, but picked up by the Seahawks keeper as we're in the final minutes here at Abessinio. Thanks for joining us. The first soccer game at the new facility, and we're glad we could bring it to you on Delaware Live and 302 Sports.
Yeah, what a great, you said, good to be playing soccer here at this stadium.
On the turf. I was never a huge fan of turf when I was growing up, but the stuff they play on now it's 150% better than it used to be. So
like the vet?
Great. Yeah, well, that was just basically concrete.
Correct.
Green concrete, but it looks it's just a mix for such a smoother game as far as passes and everything's more consistent. The players don't have to worry about running into like divots. More pressure for Salesianum, but DMA does a good job getting to that one. Almost cleared. Greenjack passes to a teammate. Not sure who that was. It was Dewey. Is that Maroney? He's looking for some room, trying to get his shot off. Slide tackle made by DMA. Here's the left-footed shot. It's a goal. That was number 25, Paolo, my guy. And Salesianum adds the extra point. And we believe your final margin is going to be 7-0. The referee is looking at his watch as we speak. He's going to blow that electronic whistle any second now.
Well, they're going to have the face off. Remember, the clock stops on goals.
There's the restart.
We should have about a minute left.
So Sal's looked for room, and it paid off in the form of a goal. Tyler Woodham battling for the ball down there. Ball gets free. Taken by Salesianum. There's the whistle. That's going to do it. The final tonight from Abessinio Stdium. Salesianum 7, Delaware Military Academy 0. That's going to about wrap it up. Jason, Salesianum looks like they look like what we expect Salesianum to look like, but I was impressed with the defense team. Considering the pressure they were under, they did a good job.
Yeah, they did, and like you said, the Sallies just had pressure all night, and were able to score some goals.
Alrighty, so just remember tomorrow night we're scheduled to be at Padua Academy at 7 for Archmere Padua volleyball. Back here on Wednesday, and that's going to do it for Nick Halliday and Jason Winchell. I'm Mike Lang. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.